So, welcome back to Crystal Chaos, Humans of Planet Earth. We are back for our third video, month of May, end of May, May 26, 2021. And as you know, the grid at the end of this month will actually be the grid that will be up all for next month, which will be June. So, I'm not going to even attempt to say it. I'm going to let Sir Aaron say what this is.
Okay, there's just a lot going on right now, so this is called the Super Flower Blood Moon Eclipse in Sagittarius. So, the blood part and the eclipse part are one and the same, but more importantly, it's saying that the moon should most likely have a reddish hue to it. Sometimes it can be different colors, ranging from green to purple. And orange and all in between, because the moon's cool like that.
Yeah. It's basically like a Skittle, taste the rainbow.
Essentially. The super part is indicating that it's going to be a lot closer than normal. Though, as I've said in previous videos, I feel like every moon is now a super full moon because it's a lot closer than normal, which is kind of weird. And then let's see. The flower part is it's because it is the first moon of the summer, I believe. Yeah, it's the first full moon of the summer because we just had Beltane. And June is when
It's when summertime kicks off.
the westernized calendar says that summer begins.
Yes, and as you all know, guys, we can very much so trust the Western calendar.
We can go in that for hours, get demonetized before we even make money.
Shame on you if you don't trust the Western calendar. That's all I'm saying.
Right?
You're a horrible person.
Okay. Let's get started now with the directions. We're going to bring in the east. As we know, the element of air, of knowledge, of movement, of freedom. Everything that flies, glides, even some things that run, because horse is also an air element.
Is the horse coming out today? Like, are you gonna give? I'm just surprised I've never seen you actually use your drum with the grid before. That I've seen anyway.
They haven't asked yet. Yellow, sir. And now we're gonna bring in the south, the element of fire, of change, passion, and light. Also that with the ability to destroy. Don't get me wrong, fire is fun. But it is the most destructive one.
I can attest to that.
Sir Leo. Now we go to the earth. To the element of the west. The creation, the home, the mother, our ancestors, all living creatures, great and small, all sentient beings that exist, everything on this plane. You know, if you can see it, feel it, touch it, it's because the earth allowed it to be here.
This is where you put a mind blown emoji, folks. When the great grid master himself, Aaron Twist, drops knowledge, you listen.
Last we go to the north of water. Emotional wisdom and depth. All things that live in the seas, the oceans, the rivers and lakes. To to the very blood that courses through all of our veins. Yeah, good times.
Real quick for your fans of your channel, dolphins or octopuses? Whales or sharks?
Whales.
Okay, guys. As we keep this channel going, I just may give Aaron a bunch of little trivia so you guys get to know him a little better. He was talking about the depths of the sea, so intuitively I had to ask him.
Not,
So yeah, let's get to know Aaron.
Not there was reasons why behind those questions. You want to know the answers.
Yes, we can go deep into that if it comes.
Well, dolphins are rapists, inner and outer species, and octopuses are escape artists who are so fucking smart.
Nice.
So nothing can beat an octopus, in my opinion.
So you said you like sharks better than dolphins, right? Or did you like dolphins better than sharks?
Dolphins or sharks? I'd go with dolphins over sharks because.
Or what did I ask you? Dolphins or whales? Okay.
Sharks or whales?
Okay. Oh, okay.
You said dolphins or octopuses. Sharks or whales.
Oh, because I thought you just said dolphins were rapists.
I said dolphins are rapists, which is why I don't.
Which is why you didn't bring them up. Okay, for some reason, yeah.
It's between those two, I went with the worst aspect of the dolphin to say that's why I don't like them.
Oh, okay.
But everything about the octopus, I'm just like,
I guess it just kind of fucked my head up because I've always looked at dolphins as these kind little, they'll nudge you creatures. Now that they're rapists,
they will sexually force themselves upon you.
Ooh. So yeah.
I mean, it's like the freaking unicorn stories. They like to steal virgins and kidnap them, eat them, kill them, rape them.
Wow. Yeah.
All of the Olympian pantheon.
My childhood unicorn love is demolished now. What is this guy? What are we starting off with?
This is dogtooth calcite on fluorite.
Wow.
So this is the first time I'm actually using fluorite in any grid.
Wow.
I've just never felt the draw or the call to do so. And then it's just like, yeah, both fluorite and calcite. And it's like, they don't really appeal to me,
Yeah, well, we obviously needed it.
But they decided to come in together, and then they're going to come together with freaking Aragonite, which is another one I haven't worked with yet on the grids. Which, this guy is a punchy one.
What is it called again?
Aragonite.
Aragonite. It looks punchy. I don't even know if I've ever seen that stone before. Oh.
It's pure, it's masculine energy 101.
Guys, look at, this is what the grid master does, okay? He says he's never worked with this, and it's got a fucking kick to it. And then I look over here, he grabs some quartz to make sure he amplifies the kick even more.
Danburite.
Oh my god! Yo, you guys. Okay, so I thought it was quartz. Obviously, Danburite looks like quartz in a way, but yeah. So he's talking about the Aragonite having a kick, and then he's gonna put a fucking Danburite with it. Are you kidding me?
Yep. If you don't sweat a little bit, what's the point, right?
Right. I think it's fun. I just never thought I'd be this excited over crystals, The old me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like, there's going to be some releasing happening today. Like, all of a sudden, when he's putting this stuff on here, guys, it started getting, some massive heartburn. You may hear me and Aaron burping a little bit. Of course, Aaron...
already starting to shake.
So yeah, Aaron's shaking like a
sign.
Fish out of water. Well, he did perform his own surgery on himself last night, so.
Yeah, I just got the call to do a little self-work, and I didn't realize what that self-work was going to entail, and I ended up pulling a big-ass chunk of rose quartz. I put it on my chest. I had 2 different jades in each hand, and a kundalini citrine pointing down into my crown.
Jeez.
And I started getting kind of tired, so I wanted to stop so I could fall asleep. And apparently they decided I wasn't they weren't done yet. So when I pulled the rose quartz off, it felt like I got punched in the chest. And
I don't mean to laugh.
That's all I've been feeling since then.
Yeah, you obviously something. You move something in there.
Mm-hmm.
What are these little blue guys connecting to the Danburite?
These here are Apatite.
So you got Danburite into the blue Apatite.
With golden Apatite connecting in between. You can get you right there.
Beautiful. So guys, if you don't know, I just got the shot on Aaron's hand and he's intuitively picking the stones to bring over here onto the grid. You can't play with this kind of energy without trusting your gut. Am I wrong?
Mm-hmm. You gotta listen to a lot of things that you aren't sure you're actually hearing. If you don't know what that means, I don't blame you. I really don't.
That looks freaking... That little connector piece coming into the dogwood. Wow.
This is my calcites. Because why not? And why stick with just one color when you can have all the colors? Because calcite, is a cleanser and cleaner and
Cleanser and a cleaner.
mover.
And a shaker, probably.
Probably. I wouldn't put it past it.
Mover and a shaker. I'm loving the brighter colors in this grid. And I guess that's what you get when you decide to go with calcite and fluorite, right?
Basically. I think that's probably why I was never really drawn to them, because I might like the shiny, but calm it down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go crazy, but
I feel like the yellow and the green calcite right there, that one line is just like a self-worth pipeline straight to that middle. You know how I feel about yellow.
mm-hmm.
Shit fucks me up.
There you go. Have a little bit of coffee to pick you up.
A little bit of coffee.
Coffee calcite. You know, I can never make up my mind.
Every now and then. How the hell's that song go? Yeah, guys, so Total Eclipse of the Heart song has just been in my head since I was on my way over here. Every now and then, think I'm falling apart. Now I'm only falling in love. It's probably not even the lyrics, but...
I couldn't tell you.
But yeah, I mean, will they feel a total eclipse of the heart with this grid? And you can look at that in many ways.
That's a good question.
Will you feel some heart magic, or is this focused on something else?
I could see it doing that because, well, if you work with this properly, this is why you throw me off with asking questions beforehand. You make me, I don't realize I'm not saying it to the camera. But over the last couple months, we've been doing a lot of detoxing, cleansing, purging, getting rid of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And now, what's really kind of going on is we're taking stock of what's in front of us. Because, like, you've been getting rid of shit for so long and purging and detoxing that everything's still kind of in a clusterfuck. And calcites and fluorites are really good for reorganization and rearranging. So by kind of taking a little bit of time to focus, and they do have a little bit of a slower energy, and they'll actually help to take all that we've got kind of left, and we're just going to rearrange things, like optimize our space if you could. And then that's also what this guy here is good for, which is Faden quartz. It's going to help to connect all the dots.
Yep.
And like the reason I'm using the Danburite is because I see the Danburite as being a self-imposed, like you're activating your higher self to go and do the work for you, and because that's what it's there for. I mean, if we didn't have it, then what else would we use it for? I don't know.
Right.
So it's going through and it's working with the apatites to see with a clear mind, a clear intuition, clear intention, what it is that's going on, being needing to work through, like, and basically setting things up in a way where it's creating a grid inside your own mind. And then that energy is utilizing itself to activate itself. Same thing with the Aragonite coming through. It's just like, it's something that you hold it on one spot on your body and it's hitting all spots of your body at the same time. Because if you go down and look at it, every single one of these little points, or the flat ends, are shooting out rays of light or energy or whatever. So they're hitting 360 degrees in 360 degrees. So it's hitting a full sphere at the same time. So it's kind of like a wah.
It's like a 360 inside of a 360.
So there's going to be a lot going on.
I'm loving the shape right now of this grid as well. And I'm loving that you're using that middle piece, guys, because, you know, from the last two videos, you've seen that Aaron had a specific set of things he usually keeps as his middle piece, but since then, you know, he started getting a centerpiece resined up. Is that a proper term?
I turned the centerpiece into an orgone.
There you go.
So I encased it in resin, added metals, and
it's powerful, guys.
Yeah, I'm in the process of shaping it. Because I live in an apartment, I don't have a big old fancy sanding belt. I can't really do all the high intensity work that I want to shape and all that. But that's okay. I'm not mad. Because by doing it by hand allows me to kind of infuse more of myself into it. And because it is essentially my energy. People always tell me to be careful with that. And it's like, bitches, I know I'm making Horcruxes when I do that. I don't care. You know, I'm imputing my soul into the work that I'm doing. If I didn't know I was doing it, I wouldn't be doing it. I know exactly what I'm doing. Man, that scares people.
Shit scares people. Oh, guys, say hi to Boris. Boris Catlov. I know he always makes a cameo. Hi, Boris. And there he goes. He's rolling. He's feeling the energy. Boris Karloff. Love it.
He's a movie star, man.
Mm-hmm. So I had to give him some screen time.
Mm-hmm. These are the Faden quartz coming in. I would have had more, but my one seller apparently caught COVID. So, yeah.
Your online seller?
Yeah.
Got to take a little break and recover, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Total eclipse of the heart. These are little quartz.
Yeah, these guys are just all double-sided.
Nice.
It's supposed to be over here. Sorry. Because I don't have a lot of the... What are they called?
Let's get a little closer for the folks. Trying to see what Aaron just did with that middle as he's bringing it all together with some quartz. It's got some big chunks. Mm-hmm.
As some would say, yeah, I'm kind of a size queen.
Mm-hmm. He is a size queen, y'all. He likes big rocks and he cannot lie. All those other crystals can deny. When you put a big old moldavite in his face, he gets sprung.
Not quite work, but let you roll with it.
Yes. See, Aaron doesn't judge me. He lets me be my silly self, guys.
Someone's got it.
Exactly. While he's grabbing that, look at all these beautiful people that will end up being on the grid today. Of course, we don't show you that part on this channel. For that, you would have to join our crystal community on Facebook, and you can do that by emailing chaosgrids@gmail.com, which will be in the description below. And then, of course, we have to vet you to make sure you're okay to be on the grid. We don't just let anybody on the grid. Yeah, so there's a vetting process to get on this thing.
We are judging the shit out of you.
Yeah, we're so judgmental. And then, guys, we judge the shit out of you. Look at all this beautiful magnesium. Aaron likes his magnesium. But yeah, so if you'd like to be on the grid, check the email in the description. Send why you want to be in the grid and what kind of crystal, and Aaron will get back to you, or somebody from the team will get back to you. Mm-hmm. Heartburn's coming through.
Delicious.
I did drink some whiskey this past weekend at the retreat, so it's been a while, you know what I mean? I can't even remember the last time I drank and caught one, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while.
Well, you were having fun.
Yeah, little Chad came out to play.
Little Chad likes whiskey, damn.
Little Chad likes whiskey. Who would have thought?
Little Chad must have had a hell of a life.
Little Chad had a hell of a childhood.
Started drinking whiskey at the age of 5. I started smoking at the age of 2. Everyone judged, but
Yes, that's
can't hold a brother down.
That's little Aaron talking, guys. And he just happened to have a really deep voice and smoke a lot of weed at 5.
Yeah.
Ooh, what do we got here? Special surprise in a plastic bag. What do we got, folks?
Kyanite.
Yep. And if you guys don't know the Gridmaster Aaron Twist, him and blue kyanite go together like peanut butter and jelly. It just is.
Mm-hmm.
Which I've actually seen a lot of dope pieces of kyanite that you have.
Mm-hmm. Kyanite is like a bridge. Connects things together.
Yes, give the people a deep quote right now from the mind of Aaron Twist. Don't think about it. Just let the dopest version of Aaron come through you. Talk about a bridge. Why is the bridge important as we navigate this human experience?
Well, because the whole point of things is to bring stuff together, not drive it apart. We build bridges connecting concepts and structures and beliefs together. Then we know you can get rid of the whole like dissonance between science and spirituality. Because there's a whole lot of both in both.
Yeah.
All y'all just keep fighting over and being like, my belief says this, my belief says that. Man. Bitch, wine.
Build a bridge, motherfuckers.
I
don't know. I just went like super hard
But
right
at the same time, know when a bridge needs to be burnt, because not all bridges need to exist.
That's, I would say, mic drop, but in this case, that's a Palisano drop. We're dropping
Like a Apollo drop.
Ladies and gentlemen, that right there, what Aaron just said, instead of a mic drop, that's a Apollo drop. Damn, I kind of want some Apollo.
No worries. We'll be hitting you.
Yeah, when you power the grid, will you give me a little bit in front of the camera so I can smell it? Thank you.
I'll smack you in the face with it.
Nap. It's okay, I will gladly take a clubbing from the fucking great one. You know? Yo, I love fucking hyping you up, man, and just telling you how fucking gorgeous and amazing you are as a human being. Because you're
Someone's
fucking you're incredible, man.
ego.
Let me fucking polish that.
I'll take it.
I'm pretty much like a soft rag. I just polish things, you know? What are those rags that are real soft that you polish stuff with? You know what I'm talking about? They're called something specific. I don't know. It's like the simplest word I can't think of. But you guys know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm a soft...
I know what you mean.
I'm a soft polishing rag, and I love to let people know how amazing they are. Now, let me get the wrong. Not for every person. I don't just let every person, because I can detect some people's bullshit meters, even though I'm pretty open to giving anybody the benefit of doubt and seeing the good in them, and the heart in them. But
Chad likes everybody, but he can still smell your bullshit.
Yeah, still have a detector.
Don't let his kind demeanor fool you. He's a hard ass. He's played the game.
I can walk away. Don't make me. Ooh, what are these guys?
Oh, this is just green kyanite.
Just green kyanite. I feel like it's got some serpent love in there. But maybe when I see the color green, I just think serpent, you know?
Yeah, that's a pretty good call to go for.
And as you guys may not know, I don't know if I called Aaron this in the last video, but I now refer to him as the Serpent King, or King of the Serpents, and many other AKAs off of that.
Yeah. everything that you can think of with serpent, he will now call me. Like,
Basically, anything you can think of that involves a serpent,
cause
I will call Aaron that. Ooh.
I mean, I've got snake skin, got a rattle, got some ribs, mouse skulls to keep them fed,
Snake
ribs around a copper wire.
Wow.
You know, serpentine. I don't know why he would ever call me Snake King. I can't figure it out.
Oh, the Snake King, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's get a close-up.
That's pretty. Because we have Chad's awesome lights, I can actually appreciate the different textures,
Colors.
and nuances on all the kyanites. Because it's like, look at that sheen.
Oh, let me get up closer. I missed it. Oh, yeah. It's beautiful.
Think that, but man,
Wow.
right? Just by looking at them, they don't look all that flashy. But that's where that comes in.
They are. I like those guys. Is that smoky? Is there some smoky in those?
Yeah, they got a little bit of smoky. That one's got a little bit of citrine. You know, just kind of bring some friends into the party.
Yes, bring the friends in.
Yeah, keep the smokies on that end.
As always, guys, I got to show you the bottom of the grid. As Aaron, as always, powering up the grid from the depths of the underground. As we know, as Aaron likes to say, as below, as above, so below. Actually, I don't even know if he likes to say that, guys. I just lied to you. He may. We'll let him answer, but it sounded like something that Aaron would say to me. Oh, there's Boris Katlov coming in.
I was considering making a orgone with the concepts of self-mastery as above, so below. So you could say that you were right.
What's the point of tuning it up? Because I don't think we've added stuff to the bottom section.
Well, I don't want empty spaces in it, so I'm just throwing in the towers that I have.
Is this green fluorite?
That is green obsidian.
It's freaking beautiful.
Yep.
All right, let's see what he's pulling out. You never know what comes in a little black sack. Could be anything.
I'm just waiting. Oh, that's what I can do.
What do you got? I'm sitting down, guys. My legs hurt. I love that you got the chest pieces too, you know?
Mm-hmm. Eventually, I'm going to be getting another piece or two of the Q-Sera.
Mm-hmm.
I believe another Indigo Gabriel. And from Tony, I'm going to be getting Azurite and Malachite in Quartz. Which is a fucking powerhouse. Leater.
Uh-oh, looks like my favorite part might be coming.
Not yet.
Well, I mean, there's multiple parts of my favorite part, like when you seal it with the pendulum, and also obviously, I love the smoking of the Apollo. And then you know how we end every video, 420 style.
On a funny note.
What happened? Somebody say something?
My mom.
I was wondering.
Apparently, one of my aunts saw, and she asked, and she's like, "Okay," and I'm like, "It's legal here."
Yeah, Washington
Like-
State is one of the first states it was legal in.
It's like, it don't matter. What are they gonna do? I'm in my house. It's not like I'm soliciting to children.
Right.
Hell, if you know me, I'm anti-children.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not anti, it's just like I'd rather not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Exactly what you mean. Children are cool, they're just not for me.
Mm-hmm.
How does this grid? Have you focused any grids like on people's like health at all? You know, with all this craziness
last-
going on in the world here.
Couple grids. Like,
The magnesium, obviously.
the
was
magnesium was all health focused. Which is the last 2 months. I did the same thing back at the beginning of COVID. Kind of subconsciously. And it's like, oh, hey, look at that.
Yeah, what a
I
coincidence.
knew from my grids that COVID was coming. And I'm just like, well, shit. That'll be fun. Actually, no, that's too big, too small. There we go. To the fire. Motherfucker. Can you grab that shirt, Chatty?
Yes, sir.
Runaway Quartz. Make my back hurt. One of these days, I'll do a video of all the different nuances and aspects of quartz,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
because it's like right here. This is a twinning.
And just break it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys. So obviously we're gonna have the full moon video every month on the channel, but Aaron is prepping up to
That's an celestial.
start giving you guys. I mean, I feel like some people just need the basics. Like,
That's a record keeper.
this is a record keeper. What is a record keeper? Couple-minute video.
That's
You know what I mean?
hematite included.
Yeah. So yeah, Aaron, when he's able
It's a
to,
Lunar.
he's gonna start shooting some little videos on his own to put up here to help you guys on your journey with these crystals and kind of knowing the ins and outs of them.
And I'll do my best to minimize any fluffy speak,
Yeah.
just because, yeah, it's nice and helpful and gives you a more general idea of what to work with and kind of brings the magic into it. But don't get distracted by that.
Yeah, I mean, you are on the Crystal Chaos YouTube page, guys. It's not going to be all fluff.
Yes, some of
It's
this
literally in the name.
Some of this chaos is literally going to be like, all that shit people say about blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they're fucking wrong. Break your world down. You're like, no. It's like, do not go to Moldavite if you want something to help change your life. That'll break you.
And then eventually you'll change your life.
After you fix yourself after getting fucking ass raped by the universe. And then crying about it because, well, that's what we all do whenever that happens.
Yeah. I mean, I've had the universe stick an old pipe up my butthole once or twice. You know what I mean?
No lube, no date. Didn't even ask. Just came up and rammed it up your ass.
Doesn't even give me a phone call after. Just pops in when he wants to.
Not even like a honorary reach around. It's like, hey, I've been a good sport. Can you know something? No? Oh, okay.
That's the universe. She/he/everything in between is dangerous. And lovely and awesome and disgusting at the same time.
All that shit.
Wow, this is looking good. I love the colors.
Alright, this is going to be a colorful one. It's fitting because of the whole flower aspect. So things are coming into bloom. And
what about the full moon and
naturally.
Sagittarius part? We didn't really talk about that. We got a little fire going on here.
Yeah. So typically a full moon in Sagittarius is very fiery energy, very heated, and like go, go, go. Not really pay attention to what you're doing. This is all about tempering that inner fire, taking stock of what you actually have in front of you, and putting that fire to a more constructive use. Because, like, yes, there's all that change and growth and movement and life force and passion and all this stuff is coming in because we're hitting that summertime, we're opening up, we're freeing ourselves a bit. But we just detoxed a shit ton.
Yeah.
Take a second. See what you have. See what's available. Use that energy that you now have to clean yourself up, to reorganize. Like, shit, you just cleaned out a mansion and you haven't taken a shower yet. Like,
yep.
Think about it like that. You know, all this work that we're putting in and everything that we've been doing, we've been cleaning, working, detoxing out of it non-stop, just like focusing on ourselves, because this year's been going by so fast.
So fast.
So it's like this is a chill.
Compared to 2020 felt like 20 years, and this year is just like boom, it's almost fucking summertime.
Yeah, this is kind of a say, hey, take a second, because this momentum that we've built up over this year is going to continue. It's going to like accelerate even more. Take a second to reorganize and take stock of what we have.
Yeah, seriously.
Then start making those big moves.
And then I just got an intuitive hit real quick, Aaron.
Yo.
Am I wrong to say that the eclipse is amplifying everything you just fucking said?
Yes.
Like big time. It just feels like I just got like a euphoric feeling in my chest, like even thinking about it.
Oh yeah. The eclipse is just going to amplify and grow and expand and like punch it to the next level.
Take stock.
What was that?
Take stock. Just I'm taking the key point takeaways here, bullet points. Take stock.
Take stock, reorganize, reevaluate. Like if you got all these goals, like you want to go back to school or change your career, and it's like you feel like you're not quite getting into that momentum yet, take a minute and relook at everything that you already have and what you have available to you at this moment. Then put out what it is that you want to actually do. See how those two overlay. then make the decisions. And don't just do the whole, like, I use myself as an example, but like I've already done this work a couple months ago. I originally came out here with the intention that I was going to go back to school for traditional Chinese medicine and acupuncture to expand my knowledge in that self-growth aspect, to better help the people that I'm working with to have a more concrete practice that has been in existence for thousands and thousands of years. And I was like, it always sounds so fun and cool with all the different concepts and topics and stuff that we would go over. It's all very interesting, and it would be very exciting. But the majority of what I'd be taking in would actually be taking away from what it is I'm actually trying to focus on. And it was actually taking some time to sit down and rethink about things. It's like, oh, wait, I want to help people with their like deeper repressed traumas that they just haven't worked with, that we're just not doing anything with, that have been causing us to hit roadblock after roadblock, or after all the work that you've done, like personal growth, spiritual work, other kinds of trauma work, and it's like you're just hitting a wall. I want to get past that wall for people. And
love it.
To do that, it's like I can utilize the massage stuff that I have and the energy work and the Reiki. What I really need is the more mental and emotional aspect, and the credibility and the credentials to be like, yes, I can actually help you with these things. And if you come to me, you're most likely going to get help with these things, because I can't fully control what it is I reveal and figure out about shit. Because spend 20 minutes on my table, I'll tell you more about your emotional and mental state than you know about yourself or that you think about.
Word.
And I just feel where you're holding on to your tensions and where that correlates and what that says. So now getting into either counseling or social work or somatic instruction kind of things are like the next steps that I'm kind of oscillating through to see which one needs to get worked on, and seeing which one's going to actually help me with my goal, and not just, this is what I think I want to do because of this is what I want to do. I think this is the direction. Instead, I'm going to be like, okay, this is what I want to do. And I'm going to talk to people who I know are already doing things from a certain perspective, and get how they're either currently growing in that, or what they had to do to get there, how easy it will be, how difficult it will be, and weighing all the options.
Preach.
Right?
Preach. You heard the man.
It's like, you don't have to do it today. You don't even have to do it tomorrow. You don't have to do it this year.
Stop. You know what I like to say? Stop fucking future tripping.
Right?
Know what you want and take the action steps to do it. But if you're living in the future, you're tripping.
Right? And it's like, be honest with yourself. It's like, is this goal something that, yes, you can start doing today? Is this something where maybe you have to wait a couple months, get your finances resituated, get focus on the career a little bit harder before you can make that kind of decision? Yeah, it's like, we've been moving really fast this year.
Do you think it's going to stay fast? For how long? You just don't know. You just know that it's moving fast.
I just know that it's really moving fast right now. And it's kind of caught a lot of us off guard, because after last year it wasn't. And when things aren't moving quickly and we want them to go quickly,
it smells so good.
We don't realize when it actually starts going quickly.
know what? Since I'm going to have you give me a little bit of that, Aaron,
Mm-hmm.
I think for the first time, it's about time they see your partner in crime. I think I will reveal my face for this Halloween.
Okay.
And just say hi to the folks. And let's be honest, I'm a Leo, so we're beautiful too. I love that Aaron just loves when I talk my Leo talk, because he knows.
Right.
All right. Here we go, folks. Here I am, the man behind the camera in the fedora. Little Chad, Sir Chad. Getting a little Palo. Aaron's. And you guys don't understand, when I'm holding this camera, this electronic device, like I'm feeling all types of energy flowing through me. When he's making this grid, all types of crazy stuff is happening. So I need a little energy hygiene myself, you know, so.
It's good to do this, in my opinion, with this arm. I say you should do this at least twice a day.
Yeah.
Once in the morning, get yourself kind of set up and kind of cleaned off from all the astral boogies we pick up when we're going and doing dream work. Because if you travel in the astrals, you're still picking up shit.
This is true. My dreams have been crazy. Thank you, sir.
Like, some of us have like nice and secured living spaces, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're secured from the astral perspective. So when you come in, if you don't take that second to clean yourself, either with smoke or feathers, selenite, just clean your shit off.
Clean your shit.
Once when you wake up in the morning and once when you get home from work.
Energy hygiene.
Keeps people's shit away.
All right, Aaron, we're coming up on our 60-minute mark.
Yes, sir.
So what do we got?
Before we do this,
obviously we're gonna wrap up, but we're not gonna show you the people we put on. But we got this little guy.
This little guy. No, it is not a voodoo doll. It is a spirit doll. He has literally quartz and kyanite shoved into his head.
Sister Audra made that, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
You can call me ma'am. It's cool.
He is the spirit of the grid, and once he enters the grid is now on.
Wow. The spirit is intact. We gotta seal the deal. Did you need to pendulum?
Yeah, but that didn't happen first. There's one of them. They're all three here.
As the pendulum swings in the month of June.
Tell it's going back and forth like that. That's where the energy is the strongest flowing.
Basically coming right towards me. That's probably why my right hand is completely numb.
It was going north to south. It was connecting to Aragonite. The Aragonite is the strongest crystal on this grid. And it's a beast. It's the only one that has directed energy because of those double-sided quartz right there.
Yeah. Holy shit. Whew. Feeling it. Oh, did you see that? We just hit the top of the Palo stick.
That was
a little spark. That was like, that's
that
a
was
Sagittarius
interesting.
fire.
Right? Like, fucking Sag, chill your shit.
All you Sages out there, relax. We got your back. Wow, bro. I just moved a lot of energy, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
See, every time you record these, something different happens. Every time.
Yeah,
It
it's a
always makes
different
us go,
grid.
well.
Different grid, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Different grid, different vibe.
Shit, one of them, he just straight up pukes on it. I was just like...
Oh, the first one, Boris puked, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's hilarious.
Ironically, the strongest crystal on this grid is also the only one with a ground.
Which one?
The Aragonite.
The rest.
I mean, the red calcite and brown calcite have some grounding to it, but
everything else is pretty high vibe.
Yeah, they're very much color centric. So, you know, green is obviously heart.
Yep.
Purple is third eye. White is crown. Yellow is solar plexus. Pink is high heart. Blue is throat. This one's gonna slip. Not about to have that fly across the room and going through the TV, because that would be my luck.
Guys, if you're still watching, we thank you for still being here. You know, as we like to say, this grid for this, you know, May 26th, super blood flower full moon in Sagittarius. You know, Aaron does these videos for the collective. This is for everybody. You know, so we appreciate you being here. If you made it this far in the video, drop a comment below. Let us know how you're feeling, if you could feel anything during the making of this, or if you're just a fan of Aaron's, send Aaron a comment. And also, if you want Aaron to personally fly out to your state to build a grid for your house, just remember it's that's probably going to cost you about $5,000. And I take my 10%, of course. As his manager.
That actually led something. I will happily pay you 10%.
Yes, let me get my 500. You know.
Right? It's like, sure, okay. I mean, I did have a guy once straight up say he would pay for me to fly out to Philadelphia to give him a massage, but also pay me for the massage.
Nice.
So he would pay for the plane ticket.
Yeah.
And all that shit. I'm just like, well, like, if we weren't in the middle of a pandemic,
Yep.
then we're going to just stick away from that one right now.
That's how they do it for me. I mean, with my video shit, they pay for my flight and all that, hotel and all that. Then they pay for the video, you know. Travel expenses, baby.
Hells to the yeah.
All right, guys, there it is. Any last words, Aaron, to the people?
Nah,
This one felt good. There's a lot of energy going with this.
there's a lot going on. It's gonna feel pretty good. It's gonna hit all sorts of areas. Cause like every single one of these calcites has a different name. Well, except for these guys, because I think that just broke. Yeah, it's like these are yellow. This one's honey. This one's I don't even know. This one will be considered, I want to say, amber. No, that would be orange. This one's apple. This one's pistachio. That one's not some other shade of green. That one's green. That one's salmon, not pink. That's dog tooth.
Mm-hmm.
The blues are blue. Like, that's pretty straightforward. Unless it's like, oh, this one's from the Andes. This one's from this place. And it's like, why do they all have different fucking names? They look the same.
They're coming from all... Basically, we're coming from all angles on this bad boy.
Let's hit all the different colors. Same thing with the fluorite. Even though technically I only have that one yellow fluorite. Oh, shit.
Did you forget something?
No. Holy, when I bought these motherfuckers.
See? We almost forgot them, guys. What do we got?
Oh, is this gonna make me change shit? This is gonna make me change shit. This is gonna be a longer one. So
What do you
we
got?
might have to edit shit. Who knows?
I'm just gonna make a little change.
Cause like I made a fuck up. Cause I
What are those guys?
fluorite wands.
Mm.
Like it felt nice. It's like something feels wrong about this. Apparently it was that.
Whoa. Whew. I just got this. As soon as you put that down, like this. Woo.
Mm-hmm. I told you something didn't feel right. I was expecting something else. Do I hear a child?
Yeah, it's a child or somebody moaning or something.
I wouldn't put it past neighbors to have loud, obnoxious sex on a full moon.
Be quiet for a second. Yeah, I mean, sounds like somebody, one of your neighbors is either having sex or it's like a duck quacking, one or the other. Oh, yep.
Yup.
You know what that is. Yeah. Well,
Yup.
like, we didn't know at first because it was just like little ones, you know, and then that extended one. You guys probably can't hear it, but yeah, Aaron's neighbors are definitely having sex right now. 1000% confirmed.
Yup. Yup. I mean, Sunday fun day, man.
Yeah, Sunday fun day.
You do you, boo boo. Whatever makes you happy.
Well, actually, it's not Sunday fun day.
Right, it's Tuesday.
It's actually Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. So he's getting in the taco. Yeah.
Taco Tuesday. All right.
That's funny. It's funny because as soon as you had that pendulum, you got that energy flowing. Actually, is pretty sure as soon as you added those fluorite wands, that's when we started hearing it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, guys, if you
There
want
ain't no such thing as a coincidence.
if you want to increase your love life, maybe
Live
try a fluorite.
near me.
Either live near Aaron or try a fluorite wand. Put it under your pillow.
I mean, if you ask my good friend Tony, I was doing a Reiki session on him once. And when I was just trying out distance Reiki for the first time. And like really trying to grasp and get my handle on it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I came up with my intense connection with crystals, because I used them to create a human surrogate, a body shape, and use that to work on the person that I'm working on. And ironically, with Tony, I've got this big ol' Calcite corkscrew. When I was working on them, I instinctually put it like that. Straight up and down. And I was trying to ignore it for the longest time. And then I just stopped. And just, like, I had to put shit down because I couldn't take it seriously. But apparently, Tony was having a little bit of a intimate encounter. And according to him, he says it was still some of the best sex he've ever had in his life. And the person he did it with still considers him to be like a sex god. And after he realized that I was giving him Reiki at the time, he's like, that actually makes a lot of sense. I'm just like, that's fucking hilarious. No pun intended. But, yeah, apparently I can use my crystals to help you with that.
Nice. How's it feel? Better?
But don't forget, I will always, in some way, shape, or form, hold that against you. As in, you are now an example I can use. For, hey, I can do things and help you out in ways you might not think. Energy work is weird work. Yeah, we're good now.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions for Aaron, please contact the email below in the description, Crystal Grids.
Or leave a comment.
Chaos Grids at Gmail. I think that's the email. You'll see it in the comments below.
It might take me a bit because I forget I have a second email address.
Yeah. And I check it sometimes too, so I can always let Aaron know. But, yeah. If you feel called to, like and subscribe. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you have any requests, drop them in the comments. Or questions, or... Yeah, we just appreciate you guys. Mm-hmm. So, talk to you soon. See you next month in June for the next full moon.
I like